First.
Hold on. Hey,
Hey,
everybody.
Hold
Hold on. Family's got a speech.
In the year of our Lord, 1935, Gerald Pascal Ben was born to proud parents, Kenanisi bed of Ebenezer, Ontario.
Talk in the
You
mic.
don't know where Ebenezer
Talk
is?
in the mic.
Oh, yes, I better use it, Angie. Now, he was the second child after his older brother, George, and he was followed a year and a half later by his sister, Elaine. Now, when Gerald was 4, the family moved to R.R. Centerville, where Glenn, the third G, George, Gerald, and Glenn, was born. At age 5, Gerald attended a one-room schoolhouse called Rombo School. Anybody know Rombo School? At age 8, the family moved to a farm on the Palace Road, where Gerald attended Switzerville School, Switzerville United Church Sunday School as well. Now, he was good at school, but he wasn't too good at Sunday school. By the age of 10, Gerald was allowed to shoot a gun, and that was typical of farm families when they're all young, because those groundhogs there, you know. And he was able to get his own dog. And he had a dog called Chip. It was a faithful dog. Followed him around even when he was sleepwalking. He could tell you about that incident. I believe it was Hank Snow that recorded a song named Old Chip. But it was Elvis Presley who made a gold record of Old Chip. Now, Elvis Presley was born 7 weeks before Gerald. Then, when he was born, the Lord gave him a good singing voice. When Gerald was born, he didn't have any good singing voices left. So you never heard Gerald sing a song solo. But they did give him good ears to listen to music, and he's always loved listening to music. But he wanted me today to sing Old Chip. Now, this would be it's not the, I don't need all these attendants. Look at that. Fred, I couldn't do it without you. This may not be the world's saddest song, but boy, when I was a lad and Old Chip was a pup, through the fields and meadows he'd roam. Just a boy and his dog, they were both full of fun. They grew up together that way. He remembers the time at the old swimming hole when Gerald would have drowned beyond doubt. But Old Chip was right there, to the rescue he came. Well, he jumped in and helped pull him out. Now the years roll along and Old Chip has grown old. His eyesight was fast growing dim. Now it happened at that time that either Doc Brown or Doc Truman from the Selby Veterinarian Clinic out here was doing some vaccination at Gerald's father's cattle. But Gerald had old Shep there with his eyes so dim. And he thought, this dog is gonna die. I'm gonna take him into the barn and see if one of the veterinaries can help me out. So he did. And the vet looked at the dog and said, Gerald, I can't do no more for him. So, with a hand that was trembling, Gerald picked up his gun and he aimed it at Shep's faithful head. But he just couldn't do it. He wanted to run. He wished they would shoot him instead. Now old Shep, he has gone where the good doggies go. No more with old Shep will he roam. But if dogs have a heaven, there's one thing he knows. Old Shep has a wonderful home. Now after old Shep died, Gerald took an interest in tractors and farm machinery and cars. That interest in cars is still strong. And he attended high school in 1948 and discovered an interest in girls. Somewhere along the line, he discovered an interest in a little girl from Deserato by the name of Patricia Joan Wood. And that developed into a love affair. Now, it was a love affair that only Hollywood could describe, but
Oh my God.
Elvis Presley, with that great voice that he got before Gerald, he had a song out in mid-50s, made his first gold record. And it probably described the love affair between Gerald and Pat. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for is there that I belong and will never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Well, Gerald and Pat got married April the 20th in 1957. And they began their family a year later with a handsome boy, which they named Alan. Alan, that's going to cost you a beer. But they didn't stop there. They had two more boys, just as handsome as the first. Two girls, just as pretty as their mother. But then they found out what was causing it. Because they didn't have any more. But they did live, as Elvis sang, a happily married life for 59 years. But then Pat she got an illness. It's too many people get that we know of, where eventually she had to be committed. And over time, he didn't remember Gerald, and it was a tough time for him. Eventually, Pat died on January the 5th, 2020.
November.
And Gerald was able to handle that with the help of his family, the help of Pat's family, the help of his friends, the help of his Studebaker, the help of his Thursday afternoon get-together. And he set himself a new goal. And that new goal was to reach the age of 90. And today, he reached the age of 90. But Gerald asked me if I would sing a song that my wife and I used to sing together back at Lion Lake. He and Pat both liked this song. So, in memory of Pat, I'll do a little bit of it. When the last breath of life has gone from my body and my lips are as cold as a sea, when my friends gather round for my farewell party, I know you'll be sad when I'm gone. There'll be flowers from those who cry when I go and leave you in this whole world all alone. You'll be free at the end of my farewell party, but I'll go away loving you. And she did, but Gerald has managed to get to this age. But the other day I was thinking, when he and I were young, we used to sing a song. And most of you will know it. Well, the old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Many long years ago. So I changed the words. Well, that gray-haired man is as good as he used to be. But he gets up 3 times to pee, still drinks his cup of tea. Yes, that gray-haired man is as good as he used to be many long years ago. So, for that man of the hour, this man of the year, this man of 9 decades can still speak. So let's have him come up here and speak.